YouTube, what the crap's going on? Heir of Carthage here, back on the Carthage campaign, of course. My intro is the same all the time. It looks like we're ready to end a turn and see what happens next. It's interesting that Tribali wanted to trade with me. That's good. Maybe it's possible for me to strike up some relations with them. And if I can get some kind of relationship with them, maybe some of these other tribes, and not be at war with just absolutely everybody, that would be fantastic to help draw that down a little. So let's go ahead and end the turn. I've spent that huge sum of money I had. I say that, I always forget that there's a few people to upgrade. I got a lot of agents that are always needing upgraded. Let's get into here. Let's see, what's this agent got? It's hard for me to remember. Is he in an army? Yes, he's in an army, so I'm going to increase this one that gives me more campaign movement. Or campaign map movement. This one's also in an army. Let's see. It's 2 public order. And I can't give him any more campaign movement. That gives me more coercion and slaughter %, so that would be helpful. Let's see. I am running an edict of tax rate there. Not running an edict there. I am running an edict here of tax rate as well. Let's cancel the edict there, and let's start running the edict out of Pella of bread and games. See if we can improve the public order. And then I'd like to run an edict out of Hellas as well. Let's see what other province is running an edict right now. This one's not, but it can be expanded. I'll do that while I'm back here. Let's see. A bunch of temples. Let's just get some wealth from industry. It can be expanded again. That's hilarious. Build an agora there. Alright, well that's all the money I have there. I'm trying to figure out where else I'm running edicts at. It's not in Kartuba. Not here either. Oh, I can expand here as well. Can I really not run any more edicts than this? I wish there was a way for me to see where all of my edicts were at once. 'Cause it doesn't feel like I'm running that many. Imperium, edicts, where is that at? Edicts. And I think it says it somewhere on here. Spies, impressive. Champion. No, oh, well, no. I guess I can still only do 2 edicts per turn. And I have one running in Carthago. It's driving tax collection here, so I'm not sure I want to... Well, I'll mess with it for now. So we'll drop the edict in Carthago. And I'll put it on in Hellas right now. Or can I not put one on here? You cannot issue edicts in province if you're not entirely... Oh, that's right. I forgot Knossos is the last province there, and I'm not sure I want to start a war with them right now. Huh, wow, minus 20% to mercenary hiring costs. Philanthropy. Plus 10 wealth from all commerce buildings. Reduces population decline. Interesting. Plus 12 to public order. Plus 5 wealth generated by culture. Tax harvesting. Well, we'll just leave it on tax harvest here then. Bread and games edict. Is that all I can do? Bread and games? What happened to tax harvest? Huh. Well, maybe I can't do a tax harvest one right there right now. Whatever. Okay. Let's go ahead and end this turn and keep things going. Oh, wait. I've got movement here. No? Next turn. Okay, yep. I do need to take out Macedon, but I'm going to have to stabilize this province first. Let's end the turn and see if any of my buildings get completed there, and we'll see if there's any enemy agents that I can't see that are maybe still causing trouble at Apollonia. Because we need to get rid of them. Macedon could still have some agents running around, and they are rebuilding at Pulpudeva, however you say that, Pulpudeva. No idea how to pronounce it. We are going to have to take those guys out. Okay, so the Macedonians blockade the port at Pella. Rebellion at Athens and Pella. Larissa have the wells poisoned. Athens had their wells poisoned. Huh, someone bought off my merchants up here. Dorsey agent there. Speaking of which, let's take these guys out of the fight. Sick of messing with them. So let's take them out. Looks like they have walls. I can start with some ladders. Let's see what they got. Illyrian hoplites, Illyrian levies. And then here's their more Illyrian hoplites and levies and some slingers and whatnot. Nothing I am too terribly concerned with, to be honest. So let's go ahead and assault the city. Take these guys out, the Dorsey. With them out of the way, that's another warring faction and some agents that we can get rid of. And that'll leave Macedon, the Seleucids, I think, as some of our only enemies left. I'm going to be a little more strategic going forward about my client states as well, hopefully, so that we can maybe use client states to help me out, to do some conquering for me, rather than me having to be on everywhere on the map all at once. Let's go ahead and start the deployment in this dry weather. That'll work fine. I'm actually thinking I'm going to put my guys on the towers right here. And it has my hoplites on the towers, which... Okay, first of all, before I forget, everybody out of formation attack. Because I don't want that screwing me up. Wish you could just have an option to keep that off. I'll leave those guys on and fire at will at the moment. Okay, these guys, drop your siege equipment. Come back here. Let's make sure we get a full unit of Libyan infantry on every tower. Okay. Get all these towers on the wall right here. I'll run these skirmishers up front for disruption. And then these two Libyan infantry. And then these guys will run in behind. And have more Libyan infantry there. General. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if there's a gatehouse anywhere near here. There's really not. It'd be helpful to be able to get my cav into the city, actually. I might just assault over here by this gatehouse, come to think of it. Let's do that. Let's put these two guys on this side of the gatehouse. It's going to give the enemy maybe some more arrows to fire at my towers. So I might lose, or ladders. I might lose some ladders. I'm not sure. Again, I'll use these skirmishers to see if I can soak up some fire. These guys are no good anyway. And if I can get my cav through the gatehouse, it might help me run down some enemy units and capture some capture points. So I think this will be a little better strategic location for our towers. Okay, got our towers headed this, or ladders. I keep saying towers. Got our ladders heading that way. Okay, sorry. Scratching my face there, actually. The camera started running around in circles. I'm not trying to make you sick. They do have some slave javelin men on the walls there. Slave slingers on these walls. Those slingers are going to be devastating. I'm definitely going to have to soak up the brunt of their fire with these guys, because slingers up on the walls are going to be painful. Yeah, they've got several units of slingers. These javelin men can be quite damaging as well, too. You can see my skirmishers already taking heavy casualties here. I'm going to honestly just sacrifice my skirmishers entirely. The more fire they soak up and the more guys they kill, the better. Because that'll really just save me a lot of deaths in my Libyan infantry, which are a little tougher to replace. They're doing a great job of absorbing those flaming arrows as well. I got a number of kills on these slinger units. Those javelin men are wasting their javelins on mine, so that was completely worth it. So now my tower is much closer to the wall, going to have taken much less fire before they get there. I should have had a few more skirmishers, to be honest. My armies aren't real balanced with skirmishers right now, but that'll get the job done in this particular case, because now my ladders are at the wall. My Libyan infantry is going to start going up. Now there are some glitches I've seen where your guys on ladders won't get off the wall, and you'll lose the ability to command them in the battle, which can get pretty irritating. So it's a glitch that hopefully gets fixed going forward. I haven't noticed too many more glitches like that in this patch, so it's definitely better, but still some things that need to be corrected. All the enemy infantry and cav is just waiting right behind this gatehouse too. The AI, of course, saw me bringing the siege towers this way, and so they've brought the entire group here. Okay, all my skirmishers did their job. These guys are fortunately firing flaming javelins, so it'll be a little less devastating to my men, so I haven't lost a whole lot of men yet. Okay, all my guys are successfully getting off the tower, so I'm just going to let them continue to get off the towers. Bring these javelin men up, see if we can absorb some more fire here as well. My guys are, of course, going to cut down these javelin men pretty easily on the walls. All of the skirmish units that the AI has put on the walls are not very strong. The AI has gotten better at putting its skirmish units up there, but it's really still not real smart about putting melee up there to help fight you off the walls. But it's doing better at least. Ooh, those slingers are pitching shots over here into my Libyan infantry on the wall. As soon as all these guys are up the ladders, then I'll click the orders. I don't want to click orders now because it can sometimes get your men all screwed up. And then as soon as my men get over here and start capturing the gatehouse, I'll burn the gates down and come through there as well. Should have a good overall program here. All these Libyan infantry are up, so I'm going to bring them over this way. That's just my skirmishers that are wavering, by the way. Okay, everybody's off the ladders over here as well. So I'll start clicking attack orders and pushing my men across the walls over towards the gatehouse. That'll allow me to scoot some men up to burn the gates down. So I'm trying to get you some close-ups here. My men on the walls fighting against the Dorsey defenders. It's a fight I expect to pretty easily win. At least this part on the walls. They have a lot of Illyrian hoplites, but my swordsmen ought to be pretty superior. I turned on the numbers down on the unit cards too. You all kept asking for that, so turned that on for you. I honestly don't care one way or the other, but I suppose it's handy. No, just move over here. That's all I want. Okay, alright. So now that they're going to start capturing that, let's bring up all of our hoplites. And we'll start burning the gates. Okay, the gatehouse is being taken by my men. I'm not going to come down off of the walls just as yet. Most of my losses right now have been to the arrow towers, so as soon as I capture those, that's going to really cut down on the number of losses I'm taking here. Arrow towers are pretty devastating. There we go. So all of these guys that are on the walls, there's 4 of them here. I'm going to go ahead and hit backspace and just take their orders away so they don't try and run downstairs and do anything stupid. And the AI is punched up all around the gates. My guys are, of course, just all up on the walls, running around like crazy. But I just, again, backspace so that they don't accidentally run down here and start getting killed. Or, yeah, a few of my Libyan infantry are downstairs already. Brilliant. Not the smartest blokes. And the gate is open. Not sure how that's gonna work here. I'm gonna try and burn it though. My guys up nice and close and start chucking torches. I don't know if I can get through it while it's open or what. Okay, good. We are causing fire damage to the gates. I've heard some of you saying that you want to just take away the ability to torch iron gates. I guess I can understand that. Chuck the torches. They keep opening the gate, which is actually making my torches miss. I don't know if that's a new AI strategy or what, but it's working, and it's really irritating. My Libyans have gone down to fight. This is not good, which means that I might as well come down with these guys here. My Libyans are pretty tough, but they're really bottled up there. Let's bring my general up and see if I can use any of his influence radius here to try and keep these guys in the fight. I can't really burn down the gates because they keep opening. I'm gonna see if I can get inside the city here. My guys aren't making any moves. No, they're trying to go for the ladders. So even though the gates are open, I can't walk through them, and I can't really damage them because they're open. This is kind of a glitch that's definitely not working to my favor. I wonder if my torches are killing these guys. I wish they were. Yeah. Oh, crap. No, I don't want you to go up there anymore. Get back. Let's send some more Libyans up these ladders over here. And we'll send some up these ladders here and see if we can get some reinforcements in there. My Libyan infantry that are in there now are just, they're getting completely overwhelmed. Okay, I've got my general's radius up here. See if we can inspire them in. Let's see how they're doing. I mean, they are getting a number of kills, but again, they're surrounded. I can't really get reinforcements to them. It's really irritating with these gates being open. I can't really damage them. Get a shot. Throw, throw, throw.
Our general is under attack.
How is our general under attack? Where's he at? Oh, he's up in there where they're throwing the torches, so it's saying he's under attack. Hopefully I didn't actually damage his HP. I'm going to bring those guys up and over the walls. And straight down. Got Libyan infantry pouring up over here.
Melee infantry! At speed!
Got a lot of melee there.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Okay, good. The Illyrian hoplites of the Dorsey are actually starting to break. So my Libyans, really stalwart effort there. Definitely outnumbered. In a poor position, managing to fight their way completely out of being completely surrounded. Impressive indeed. Don't rout. Don't rout, my friends. Let's see if I can use the whip. Ah, they routed. Crap. Well, hopefully they don't get completely destroyed. That's going to be the end of the enemy resistance, though, for the most part, I think. The gatehouse I'm capturing.
Ready to march! Double time orders!
Got my Libyans up here a little further. It says there's a few enemies left somewhere in
We
here.
have captured the gates.
Not sure where that's at, but I'll bring in my cav. As well as my general. And then we'll just go start capturing some of these victory points. Wow, check out this city. It's pretty fantastic looking. For the Dorsey, I guess an Illyrian faction. It looks like they've given them Hellenistic looking settlements. Looks like I've got all my men pouring into the gates at this point as well. Just boiling oil? What the heck? Why am I getting hit with boiling oil? I'd sure like to know why I was getting hit with boiling oil right there. Needlessly killing a lot of my cavalry, like a whole lot of it. That's ridiculous. Why did I get boiling oil poured on me from my own? Maybe I opened it and some enemies tried to rout through it, and I'll bet it turned on the oil and burned a bunch of my own men. That's irritating. Alright, well, I mean, there's not a whole lot left for me to do but to capture all these victory points. I have no idea. There's no quick way to get there. There must be just a few. Let's see, I've got a couple of good sword units to run forward as well. I'll just be running some of my more intact units forward. My cavalry's not so much intact after that little boiling oil incident. And there's a tower right here as well. That sucks because that thing's gonna just pour arrow fire down onto me. Thinking about running to this victory point with my cav. Just try and keep moving past that tower. I'll see if I can get some infantry up there to handle it. Let's take one hoplite unit here to capture the tower, and another to capture this point. And then we'll take these two guys. over here as well. There we go. Don't see any enemies still on the mini-map. Not sure where they're at, or they've obviously got a unit somewhere that's glitched out and not being used properly by the AI. Maybe they've got something defending one of these capture points. I do not know. But we could momentarily go into cinematic cam mode. Sorry, this isn't the most exciting thing to take care of, and it's taking up quite a bit of time, but it's got to be done. So cinematic cam it is! To the rescue! And of course that stupid tower up there is going to be firing flaming arrows down at my horsemen, and probably going to get some nice kills too, because those towers are very strong. Fortunately my cav have shields. That'll help a little, and the tower's firing into shield side. But my guys should get past there relatively quick. This view is absolutely amazing. Gives city battles a little bit different feel, I think. Still be a whole nother feel to it too if there's like citizens running around and panic and everything. My cav moving through the streets. Man, this is awesome actually. Alright, so there is one of the capture points. Let's head back out and see if I can see any enemy units on the map yet. I still can't. But my cav has moved forward up to this point. And I'm going to go ahead and just dismount this unit here and perform a capture. Go ahead and do some further scouting with the rest of these units. And then my hoplites ought to be able to run up these stairs and capture that area. In fact, let's put them on rapid advance. Not really caring too much if they're tired at this point. Still no enemy units in sight for me, so maybe it's a reinforcing army that glitched out or something. I don't know. Here's my dismounted Carthaginian cav. Kind of look like hoplites. So we're gonna be able to start capturing this one as well. Cool, I don't know what you call this. Was it an obelisk? Monolith? I don't remember what that's called. Monolith? Something like that. Whatever it is, it's neat looking.
Our enemy have lost a victory point.
Okay, we can remount these riders. And we're gonna end up capturing this one over here as well. Let's go into a hoplite cam. My guy's exhausted from all the running. You see him like kind of dragging their heads like, "Air, what are you doing? Look at all these steps, man. This isn't a Rocky movie." Yeah, I'm gonna make all these guys run up these steps. Faster. Run as if Patchy was behind you, whipping you for motivation. Hut 2, let's go. None of you men are ever gonna make the NFL like this. Alright, now my men are gonna come under fire.
Our enemy have lost a victory point.
Check, that's pretty cool how they're running with their shields up and everything there up the stairs. So I control 2 of the victory points, and we're working on the 3rd here. My hoplites marching up into this, I don't know what this area is, but it looked like a bunch of huge buildings up here, maybe a temple or something as well. Really cool detail, to be honest, I like it. Looks nice. Got my guys wrecking the bushes. Whoa, there's the enemy units. Okay, so we've got some enemy units up here. Looks like some Illyrian hoplites. My guys are going to be exhausted too, which is great. Let's get these swords up here as quick as we can. I've only got 1 unit up here, and they're going to go into combat against all of these Illyrian levies and Illyrian tribesmen. See if we can get some cav up here to assist as well. I'm losing hoplites fast up here, real fast. That unit might bite the dust. And they're not getting that many kills either. They're just completely outnumbered. My swords will do better if I can get them up there. Let's see if I can get these guys positioned in such a way as to uncap that tower. Here we go. Let's pull these hoplites out before they die and replace them with these Libyan infantry. Okay, good. Check it out. Just managed to squeak my Libyan infantry in there and to start to take away that arrow tower. It won't be able to be controlled by either faction at this point. See if we can get Patchy up here. I say Patchy. He's not exactly Patchy, but my general. I guess I just refer to whoever my general is as Patchy. Okay, so their tower has been uncaptured, so the arrow fire should stop. And let's see if we can get into unit cam down here too and kind of watch the fight. It's kind of hard to tell what units are what. But actually, if we get out of here, just take away the user interface, I can probably get you a little bit better angle. Unit cam's best for charges. You can see the Illyrian defenders there in kind of the blue and gray colors defending against my Libyan infantry that hopefully you all recognize by this point after so many episodes. And it looks like they are indeed broken. What a beautiful scene. So we've taken out the last stronghold of the Dwarfsy and took some pretty stout casualties in the process, but should be able to get away with pretty much all my units there. They did have a number of defenders there, and their Illyrian hoplites are crummy, but not entirely crap. So there we go. Good thing I had the swords, to be honest. If I had only brought hoplite units, these kind of battles would be hard. This Libyan infantry comes in really handy. And the only unit that I didn't get away with was this one unit of Libyan javelinmen, so that was extremely lucky for me. And I am going to occupy this, since I've already captured all these. Just go ahead and use it. Wow, they've already got like a bunch of wealth and food buildings here, but that one gives me public squalor, which I don't like. I'm going to go ahead and just tear this building down. That's something else. I know it gives me food, but whatever. And we don't need this skirmisher camp either. So I'll tear those down and replace it with something a little more useful. Alright, I'm pretty much out of time for this episode. Look, Apollonia has finally been freed. Wow, look at all these different buildings I can build here. Hellenistic hamlet that produces lead, iron. Does it really have the ability to give me all of those? That's crazy. Nope, get off there. Lead, iron, glassware. 60 wealth from industry, 8,200 wealth from industry with the Hellenistic hamlet with gold. Awesome, +1 food. 20 marble, 90 wealth, 100 wealth with purple dye. 2 food and olive oil, timber. I'm going to build this one with gold. It's awesome. Gives me a lot of wealth. And provides quite a bit of garrison there as well. And let's see, for the other buildings in Apollonia, I'll build some agriculture here as well. I've already got a temple in the province. Consecrated ground. But maybe I'll build another and we'll dedicate it for some financial, like one of the ones that gives some financial bonuses. Alright, it looks like something's trying to update on my computer, so hopefully you all didn't get... I'm going to tab out and tab back in. In any case, that's pretty much it for this episode. HeirofCarthage, signing off for now.